I see the chat is filing in. Hello there, Site42 staff, as well as those of you from the greater SCP Foundation. And welcome to another field mission with Dr. Sherman, a subsidiary of the anomalous broadcast from Site42. As always, I am Dr. Theron Sherman, Site Director here at Site42 of the SCP Foundation. And as I have done for over a year, and now it is 3.5 months, I believe. Yes, this is a year, 3.5 months, and counting, because the daily streak remains strong. I am here to open my office doors to you, the SCP Foundation staff, to answer your burning questions about this dark and mysterious place of employment we call the SCP Foundation. So whether you have questions about the anomalies we contain, the staff who contain them, the groups of interest who try to stop us from containing them, or hypothetical containment procedures about anomalies that fall outside of the SCP Foundation's purview. Perhaps they're from a different multiverse or pataphysical narrative level, i.e. fandom. Either way, we are here for the next approximately, I'd say 30 minutes, maybe less if I can't handle it. Maybe less if something finds me while I'm out here, before I find it. But we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, allow me to start by saying, hello, Thunder Hero 201. Congratulations on being the #1 most punctual member of today's Containment Hazard Assessment team, i.e. congratulations on being first chatter. Meanwhile, members Blue Phantom, Dr. Frogman, Amber, Legendary Doge, Redfail Hawk, Sleepless Dragon, Mamori, Alki, Aflac, newly minted Cody Clough, GCMT, Lou, Fallen, New Flesh. Make sure y'all thank Blue Phantom for your new promotions to members here at Site42. Everyone who I just named, thank you for being here punctually to today's briefing, and thank you for being members of Site42 on YouTube. We appreciate your membership and your service. Furthermore, interns, Squiddy, Joseph, Rar Caution, Cornbread, 100 stars, Certified Site42 fan, Zesty, Shrek, and Taylor. Thank you for being here punctually to today's stream, and thank you for being here, interns, just for being you. CD23, if I missed you in the opening member crawl, I did not see you, and my apologies. Thank you for being punctual as well. So as you can see, I am not in our usual setting. I have been flying all day. I have been traveling. It has been quite the adventure. It all started from San Francisco Bay Area, which is where Site42 is located. And as we all know, the sponsor segment is I'm heading to MetroCon Tampa. MetroCon Tampa is this coming weekend, and I will be attending to host panels on behalf of Site42 and the greater SCP Foundation. So if you can happen to be at MetroCon this weekend, come to the panel on Friday or Saturday. Come say hi. It'll be fun. But of course, that means I had to travel today, or last night, or today. I don't really know what time is right now. It was a red eye, and then there was layovers. On my first flight, very interestingly, I was wearing the SCP Foundation coded sweater that I have, and someone boarding the plane saw it and dapped me up for having an SCP logo. Then, during my layover, I encountered someone, specifically, I got coffee from someone because I was dying, and the person serving me had a serpent's hand tattoo. So I'm just saying, guys, the SCP Foundation fandom is growing. We are kicking butt and taking names. We are growing this fandom. Now, to be clear, the person on the plane did not know who I was. They just were like, oh, SCP logo, cool. The coffee person actually does follow Site42 on Instagram. And so, shout out to you. Whew. And now I am arrived. I am dead exhausted. I could barely not sleep on the flights. I've been off and on, naps, trying to survive, trying to eat and keep myself going. And now I am in the bug-ridden, lizard-ridden, sauna-esque streets of Tampa, Florida. It is a crisp 82 degrees right now with humidity through the roof. But when you are on a mission, you accomplish that mission despite the adversity. And if there are anomalies on these streets, then someone needs to secure, contain, and protect them. Or be the bait. That way our agents can pick them up. So yeah, if you see something behind me, make sure to alert security. That way I don't get caught. That way the anomaly gets caught, not me. I would appreciate that, please. Now, I did see some donations came in during my intro spiel there. Let me catch up on those so I don't fall behind on them. And then we will have general Q&A for the remainder of my time out in the field. Blue Phantom, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a Klondike bar at the commissary. You said, look out behind you, there's something in the shadows. Oh, that's exactly what we're looking for. Alert security on my behalf, because I obviously can't call them. If I called them, then they would know that I know they are there. So yes, you alert security to keep my ass alive. Aflac, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a Chex Mix on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, the Leviathan has started moving. Should we evacuate the eastern seaboard? Not yet. Make sure it's moving with a standard deviation of its size in relation to movement. It might just have gas. If it doesn't move within a valid standard deviation of its current mass and trajectory, it could just be rolling over and it's fine. Blue Phantom, thank you again for gifting those 5 memberships. Saxon Guy, thank you for your 8 months as a level 1 researcher here at Site42. We appreciate your membership and your service. Back from the field in Southeast Asia. Oh, well, I hope your mission was successful, as do I hope mine will be. David Champion, thank you for sending a star to the chat. They are now a 1-star team. I cannot really keep track of your star rankings out here, unfortunately, because I don't have the little setup for that. So do your best to keep track of it, guys. I will try my best to remember, but if you send a whole bunch especially, I have to do the math. I'm not sure I can keep up with stars in the field. CD23, thank you for gifting a membership to the chat. I am sure whoever got that promotion will thank you for your generosity. Torres, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab yourself some iced cream on your way past the commissary. Security is monitoring the stream. We'll get field teams on standby. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want to be happening. Eric Terry, thank you for sending a star to the chat. I am sure they will appreciate being a 2-star team. Bro, people are going to see yapping about all this SCP stuff at night. You do not understand the proper cognitohazardous active wear I am currently wearing to deflect all outside attention. Trust me, this is an SEP field, not an SCP field. An SEP field. Somebody else's problem completely makes you, people just kind of ignore you. It's a very important piece of tech. Alien tech. Intern Joshua, welcome to Site 42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. I watch too many horror movies. I expect It from It Follows to pop up in the background. Well, at least that anomaly is pretty easy to outrun. It has that going for it. $100 stars, and David Champion, thank you for both sending stars to the chat to make them a 4-star team. And Red Hawk, thank you for sending them a gold coin. I'm sure they appreciate the doubloon. Mamori, thank you for your 9 months as a level 1 researcher for asking, did you not have a hotel or shelter? Why are we out? Because it's part of the mission to bait the anomalies so security can get them. Sometimes even the site director has to be the walking bait. Yes, I have shelter. I'm not staying in a tent. What anomaly are you looking for exactly, Doctor? Researcher Clough. The problem is, if we knew exactly, we'd have better bait than just putting me out in the field, walking around the block. If we had that intel, we would not need to just send me out here. That we'd have a better experiment ready. I also need to figure out what the hell the Tampa branch is doing with all of its D-class. Why are we sending researchers out in the field for this kind of thing? I believe the Florida man mentality is causing a vast lack of judgment when it comes to resource management regarding D-class. They are just so wasteful out here. None left. Very upsetting. We will definitely have to talk to them in the next budgetary meeting. Is there a goddamn branch for every state? Dr. Frogman, we have multiple branches in every state and country worldwide. We are a worldwide secret organization after all. Come on. Ooh-wee. I gotta tell you, I am not used to it being 80 degrees plus with this humidity at night anymore. I am breaking a sweat just from walking. Definitely gonna need to shower when I get back off shift. Oh, one moment. There we go. Had to silence a notification, that's all. Security says that they've got a bead on the entity using thermal, which I can't imagine how thermal would work with this such humidity. It must be just a film of red or something like that. Well, that was slightly worrying. In the attempt to not get captured by an anomaly, also don't get hit by a car. Also don't get hit by a car. Don't get kidnapped. Well, that is the plan, Puppet Boy, to not get kidnapped. That is, in fact, the plan. Sophia Marie, thank you for sending a flower to the Containment Hazard Assessment team. I am sure they found it very pretty. Is there an official layout of Site 42's facility? Maybe in the anomalous DC server, if not, or is there not? That sort of documentation is, of course, of course accessible on the SCP database in Site42 servers, but depending on where you're accessing, you might not have that access to that kind of classified data. Full map of the site includes a lot of things that are outside of your classification level, and so that is a you don't need to know scenario. May the ghost of Tupac watch over you. Wanted beverage? Absolutely not. No, the forensic ghost of Tupac Shakur, which remember, we don't know if it's actually Tupac. It could just be a random ghost pretending to be Tupac. We don't know. But also, that one only alerts people if you've already been murdered. I would prefer to not be murdered. So I would like an anomaly that predicts the future and stops the crime from happening, rather than just reporting on my killer. I'd rather not be killed, is what I'm saying. Oh dang, it's the one true anomaly stop sign. Alright, you need to now go to that database entry and make certain that that is not located in Tampa, Florida. That it's located somewhere else. I now require you to tell me where that stop sign is located, because I know it's not in Tampa. I'm less scared now that I remember he is a Florida man. He's exactly where he belongs. He'd simply survive. Thank you for your vote of confidence, Mamori. Do remember, your site director did win 2 out of 3 rounds. Actually, 2 out of 2, because we didn't even do round 3 because I won so quickly, of a taser knife fight not just 2 weeks ago. So yes, I am prepared to handle myself in a Florida man scenario should it arise. Please. Hey Doc, Tective here. I have a being that can see every reality at once, and your stream is the only thing it can see without freaking out. What do we do to help contain them comfortably? So it can see every reality at once, but when my stream is live, it can focus on that. That way, it doesn't freak out. So what I need you to do is I need you to patch into the multiversal Site42 network, because yes, I stream every day, but I don't stream 24 hours a day every day. You need to link yourself in with the Council of Dr. Shermans throughout the Site42 multiverse and get access to the master stream hub. That way you always have a stream going. That way you can at least keep the anomaly docile. That would be my first suggestion. Who remembers SCP-682-J? Intern Thompson, everybody remembers the super bestest lizard. Nobody forgets the super bestest lizard ever. It's always possible the Chugwater Frogman migrated to Tampa and is the beast Dr. Sherman is looking for. Dr. Frogman, what the hell is the Chugwater Frogman? Have I undergone amnestic treatment in some scenario where I do not remember this anomaly? Have we talked about this before? I'm a little concerned. Florida man in the car. Intern heroism. I am in Florida, which means there is a large percentile chance that every car driving around me includes a Florida man or Florida woman. So that is not a shocking thing at this current state. It is still worrying, just not shocking. Yay, the member names are showing up as green on my phone again. Well, that's convenient. Love that for convenience, at least. SCP-7975 is the Frogwater Chugman. I'll give it a glance over. Isn't it the Chugwater Frogman? Did I forget it that fast already? Is it antiemetic? Oh, speaking of a frogman. Whoa, little guy. Wait, Are you still? What's up, little man? You're not our target, you're just chilling. It's a good thing Dr. Frogman is here for this situation. You gonna do some hopping? I'm not going to interfere with this non-anomalous entity. We are just here to observe. Unless this is the SCP, then I would have to call security. Alright. Let's get a little bit closer. Oh, there he goes. The entity has escaped. Alright, well hopefully that's not our target. It's an omen. The Chugwater Frogman is here. Dr. Frogman, I don't like the sound of your omens. Yeesh. Hey, you're an hour and a half from my sister. She just moved to Port Charlotte. Oh, okay. Well, hello from a distance to Researcher Amber's sister. Maybe we'll see you at MetroCon if you are an SCP Foundation staff member. You are the best SCP YouTuber I ever know. Well, thank you, Intern Toothless Elemental. I am glad you appreciate our work here at Site 42 in particular. We are doing our best in these streets, literally tonight, to represent the SCP Foundation's research. If Dr. Sherman is at Tampa, who's running the site, Journey of Games, it was decided that Agent Goose, the animal wrangler, will be running Site 42. I figure keeping track of all of other researchers and staff, you guys, in the chat, is like herding cats anyways. So if it's like herding cats anyways, I might as well just have the animal wrangler do it. Watch out, you might also run into SCP-023. Okay, I don't have my data pad on me. Remind me, 023, is that the Black Shuck? Sometimes numerical designations get mixed up. There's, over 10,000 of them. Yes, man, thank you for sending this kitty box gift thing. It seemed adorable. I'm sure the chat appreciated it. Are there any sites in Florida? Our directories here at Site 34 aren't up just yet. Intern Smith, yes. There are multiple teams and sites within Florida. I mean, imagine all the things we have to work to contain down here. So obviously, we have staff on site to manage the situation. Oh, an update from the 5094 demo. It seems there were planned to be more teacher entities as a new one appeared when reloaded. Alright, well let's just shut that down now. We do not need to be spawning multiple entities without proper safety protocols in place first. We don't know if one of them is going to be a little world takeover-y, for instance. Could be bad. Oh, what was that? Julian, thank you for pressing F. I'm sure the chat will pay respects. Niz, thank you for sending a star. The chat is a 5-star team until Julian sends another star and makes you a 1-star team. So you have a prestige rank at least, but you're a 1-star team. Singing Steel, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Please grab yourself some cornbread on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, I have encountered an anomalous bartender that seems to feed on uncertainty and warps reality. Well, uncertainty to a bartender is something you will get a lot of, so I can see how that would be a very useful hunting ground for such an entity. Now, what is it doing when it warps reality? Is it helping the people? Is it harming them? Either way, we're going to contain it, because we don't care if it helps or hurts. It's anomalous, it goes in a box. But I'd just like some more intel. Maybe we can utilize it on site if it's a helpful anomaly. Mixelman, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Please grab yourself a Bananas Foster's on your way past the commissary. Hey, Dr. Sherman, I want to ask if all the copies of 096 Mountain Image, the censor the face, are completely censored. So yes, every image of that we have, to our knowledge, is censored, but of course another one might turn up at any given time. So yes, that we know of, but possibly not. Is the 096 image itself anomalous? Intern Varif, no. It's just a picture, but it does trigger 096, so I guess you could call it an instance if we use a -A or a -1 designation for photos of 096. But the photos are non-anomalous, except in that they contain a photo of 096's face, which causes it to activate. So it's not anomalous, but it does contain an anomaly, if that's how you want to put it. Can I eat SCP-035? Site 98, the answer to that is no. Nope, that is not allowed. I don't know why you would ask that. It seems pretty cut and dry why we wouldn't allow that. Just joined near the end of stream or no? Intern 31, yes, we are nearing the end of this little field mission stream. I have not seen anything stalking me in the night. I don't know what you guys have seen behind the scenes of the stream, but I have not seen on this lap the anomaly in question. And so I do believe I will be handing off tracking duty to the next researcher in line. And perhaps I'm just going to grab a shower, because I am, again, not used to this humidity. Silly question, but are you any good at poker, Dr. Sherman? Memori, I would say I'm fair to all right at poker. I mean, half the game is knowing how to play and half the game is lying, so acting can be a useful skill. Mixel, thank you for donating again to say. I also wish to notify you of SCP-3935 and the hidden whisper found within the page. Check the bottom for the file, should be hidden as a JPEG. Well, I can't check the database right now in the field, but we'll have to look into that in the future if there's things hidden in our documentation. We need to know about them. Yesteryear, thank you for sending a star to the chat. I'm sure they're proud to be a 2-star team. Chest to Factory, thank you for your 14 months as a level 1 researcher. 014 is a simple anomaly about a concrete man. Okay. Is that relevant to what we're talking about? Or is that just fun knowledge? Oh, you're doing the Amber thing with the 14 number of months thing. I get it. I understand the reference. Rocky, thank you for sending a star to the chat. I believe that makes them a 3-star team. And then, Yes Man, thank you for sending a floating heart to the chat. I'm sure they feel the love. Yes Man, thank you for sending... Oh, you're sending more stars. I need to count that when you're done. But in the meantime, Singing Steel, thank you for sending another donation. Okay, after some recon, I saw the bartender turn a man into a woman and vice versa, and it was really turned a straight man gay and vice versa. It was really weird to witness. Are you sure this is an SCP-6113 in a new manifestation? Maybe it has codified its form enough that it can act as a bartender. It's curious. All right, I don't know how many stars Yes Man sent, and the chat is hiding that information from me. It's only saying you sent 1 star, and you definitely sent more than 1 star. So, Yes Man, thank you for however many stars you sent, as well as you yesteryear, and Rocky. Okay. Checking out into the field. Scanning the landscape. I'm not seeing anything. Wait. Wait, what's that? What's that? Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right. Actually, all right. I've got to use you guys again, because that's how I can see with the zoom. So there's something moving out there. What is that? Okay. Okay. I think that is exactly what I need to scope. So chat, I have got to go page security. I think this is what we are looking for. All right, hold on. Yesteryear, Rocky, Yes Man, thank you for stars. Niz, thank you for the figure heart. Site 42 Site 42 staff, pay attention to your YouTube notifications. If you're in the Discord server, then pay attention to the pings, because I do not know what time I'm going to be streaming, but we will not break the streak if I can help it. But for now, let's keep securing, containing, and protecting, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Oh, jeez. All right. Guys, we just need to round them up. All right, security, staff, anyone? Guys? Guys?